Before we start our lessons for today, I want Mr. Malalan to lead the prayer first. In the name of the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good morning, students. Okay, please be seated. Okay, students, please sit to your sitting arrangement, okay? Because I will be the one who check your attendance first. Okay, very good. Nobody's absent. Clap your hands. Okay now, students, please pick up pieces of paper under your chairs, no, para malinis ang ating kapatikiran. Then please arrange your chairs properly. Okay, thank you so much. So, please be seated na. Students, always remember that if I am asking questions, don't answer in chorus, okay? Maliwanag pa. And please be participative to our class discussion for today. Thank you so much. Okay now, sino na ang nakapag-advance study for art-based lesson? Anyone? Okay? Marami-rami din. Ang iba, bakit hindi? Lack of sign? Sige lang. Okay lang yan dahil ituturo ko naman sa inyo ngayong araw. But before I proceed to the main discussion, magre-review muna tayo to our previous topic. So, di ba ang ating previous topic is all about sets, universal sets, intersection set, and difference of set. Then, before pala ako mag-review, di ba may assignment ako na ibinigay sa inyo. So, i-check muna natin ang assignment na ibinigay ko. So, what is our assignment nga? Di ba ito? So, di ba sa assignment is hahanapin nyo yung identify nyo ang set, subset, null set, and universal set. Okay now, let's check your assignment. Okay now, everyone, what is set? What is set? Okay, Mr. Malalan, what is set? Okay, thank you so much for your answer. Set is a collection of distinct objects forming a group. No? So, tandaan nyo nga, set is a collection of distinct objects that forming a group. So, maliwanag naman yan. Diba? Okay, now, number 2. What is a subset? What is a subset? Mr. Kion, what is a subset? Thank you so much for your response. A subset is an element of a single set, is also element of another set. For example, every element of A is also element of set B. Shall we say that A is a subset of set B? For example, sa element A, we have 1, 2, and 3. Then, to our element B, as a set B, is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, ano napansin niyo? Diba ang element ni A is nakikita sa element ni B. So, yun ang tinatawag na subset. A is a subset of element B. Kung ano ang element ni A is nakikita rin sa element sa set ni B. Maliwanag ba? Any question for subset? None? Okay, let's proceed to number 3. Number 3 is null set. What is null set? Ella, what is null set? Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Null set. Null set, or shall we say, empty set. No? Bakit empty set? Walang magkatulad na element. Okay? We shall say, set A, null set of set B. Ibig sabihin, walang magkatulad na elements. No? If halimbawa, si set A is we have 1, 2, 3, then si set B is A, B, C. May magkatulad ba? So, wala. So, null set sila. Wala silang magkatulad or empty set. Maliwanag ba? Okay, now, let's proceed to number 4. Our number 4 is a universal set. What is a universal set? Mr. Mato. Universal set is a set of all objects under consideration. So, ganito lang yan. The universal set is all sets, all element of set A and B. Halimbawa, we have set A, B, C, element B, D, E, F, element C, F, G, H. So, what is the universal set? A universal set is yung lahat siya, yung A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yun ang universal set. Kung sa madaling salita, pangkalahatan. No, ang lahat ng elements is a universal set. Maliwanag ba? Any questions, clarifications? So, tapos na tayo sa assignments ninyo, di ba? Okay, now, before I proceed to my main discussion, ito na yung sabi ko kanina is, may ipapakita muna ako sa inyo na video clip, no? Na related to our topic for today. Then, please student, take note of what you observe because mamaya, magtanong ako ng question sa inyo. Maliwanag ba? Okay? Please watch this video. Okay? Time is up. Now, what did you observe about the video? What did you observe about the video? Mr. Bandianon? Thank you so much, sir. Anyone? Ma'am Kayla? Okay, thank you so much for your response, ma'am. No, thank you so much for your observation class. So, titingnan natin if your observation is related back to our class discussion for today. So, but before I proceed na talaga to the discussion, no, magre-review muna tayo sa ating klase kahapon. Kasi related lang ito sila. So now, again, what is set? Diba? Set is a collection of a distinct object forming a group. Okay, maliwanag na ba ang set sa inyo, guys? Thank you so much. Okay, now, what is a union set? Diba kahapon is, topic natin is all about union, intersection sets, and difference of set. Ngayon, ano ang union set? Ano ang union set? Anyone? Okay. Mr. Probido, what is union set? Okay, union set is a... Okay, thank you so much for your response. Okay, number 2. What is intersection set? Ay, number 3 na pala tayo. What is intersection set? Intersection set is yung magkakapareha. Maliwanag ba? Yung magkakapareha. Okay, anong kaibahan nila? Yung union set is pag-isahin nyo lang yung dalawang element. Ang element ni A at saka ang element ni B. Then, huwag nyo na ipaulit-ulit if may number na mauulit. Halimbawa, sa set A is may 1, sa set B is may 1 din. So, sa union set, hindi mo na ilalagay ng 1, 1. Automatically, isang 1 na lang. Okay? Huwag nyo na ipaulit-ulit ang number. Kaya yun ang universal set. And then the intersection set naman is yung magkakatulad ng nila. Okay? Alam niyo na yan? No? So, let's proceed to our main discussion. So, students, I want you to read our objective for today. So, everyone, please read our objectives. Okay, thank you so much. No? So, our objectives for today is, at the end of the lesson, the learners will be able to represent the absolute value of a number on the number line as the distance of a number from 0. So, yun ang ating i-achieve sa araw na ito. But before anything else, no, we have to do a activity first. So by pair lang ito siya, kayo na maghanap ng pair ninyo. No? So dito, malalaman ko if nag-observe na talaga kayo sa video na pinanood niyo. Okay? So sagutan niyo ito based sa observation niyo sa video clip kanina. Okay? You have 10 minutes to answer. Please answer this. Okay, time is up. No? So, dito naman is true or false na siya. Based on your observation kanina. So, let's proceed. Number 1. True or false? it is false. Okay? It is false. Number 2, true or false? Again, it is false. Okay? Number 3, absolute value of negative 12 is equals to 2. Is equals to 12. True or false? It is true. Okay, thank you so much. Number 4, negative 12 plus 5 is equals to 7. It is true or false? Absolute value of negative 12 plus 5 is equals to 7. It is true or false? It is true. And number 5 is also true. So mamaya, malalaman nyo kung bakit true or false ang sagot niyo. So let's proceed to our discussion na. So now, students, please read. Number line. Number line composed of a positive number and a negative number. The symbol of an absolute value is represented by the modulo symbol with the number between it. For example, the absolute value of 9 is denoted as the symbol and napagitnaan yung 9. So, para sa madaling salita, ganito siya. So, ganito ang number line. A number line is composed of positive and negative number. So, to the right is positive and to the left is negative number. No? Ang center is neutral. Hindi natin siya masasabi na positive or negative kasi neutral nga siya. No? Okay, maliwanag na ba ang number line? So, and now, let's proceed to the absolute value. Ganito naman ang absolute value. Di ba? Absolute value denoted by modulo symbol. Ito ang tawag sa symbol na to. Ng absolute value is a modulo symbol. Ganito ang absolute value. No? For example, absolute value of 9. Di ba kanina? Ganun na siya. Okay, let's proceed to the third definition. The distance of any number from the origin of the number line is the absolute value of that number. It can be negative ever as it shows the distance, and the distance can't be negative. So, it is always positive. So, laging tandaan, absolute value is refers to the distance from the origin. No? Distance from the origin. So, since there are no negative distance, so our answer is always positive. No? Since there are no negative distance, our answer is always positive. Now, for the last definition, absolute value of a number or integer is the actual distance of the integer from 0 in the number line. So, ganito yun siya. Let me explain. Ang sabi kanina is, ang absolute value is a distance from the origin. Our origin is 0, di ba? So, when we say, what is the absolute value of negative 3? What is the absolute value of negative 3? So, from the origin daw, ilan yung distance niya papuntang negative 3? So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, we have 3. Bakit naging positive 3? Kasi nag-move man tayo to the left. As I said kanina, distance have no negative distance. Okay? So, always positive ang sagot natin. Maliwanag. Distansya is always positive. Kahit negative man yun siya dito, yung nahanap, ang sagot natin is positive. Kasi nagre-refers lang tayo sa distance, hindi sa value. Okay? Distance lang. Maliwanag. Okay, for example, what is the absolute value of negative 5? Negative 5. What is the absolute value of negative 5? So, we have from the origin, move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have 5. No? So, sa madaling salita, kung ano yung number dito, is i-positive, ipapositive na lang natin siya. Yun na yung distance niya. Okay, maliwanag ba? Okay, now, for the other example, ganito siya. Other example, for example, what is the absolute of negative 3? What is the absolute value of negative 3? It is also positive 3. Number 2, what is the absolute value of negative 8? What is the absolute value of negative 8? It is also positive 8. Now, number 3, negative 2 plus negative 8. Absolute value of negative 2 plus negative 8. What is the answer? Ganito ang gagawin nyo. Pag nakakita kayo ng ganitong questions is, ang uunahin ninyo is, isosolve nyo muna before you absolute it. Okay? Negative 2 plus negative 8. Since they are the same sign, i-add nyo na lang siya. 2 plus 8 is plus to 10. Then, copy the because 10, so negative 10, but may absolute man, so tatanggalin natin si negative. Always remember that when I am asking absolute value, it is always a positive number. No, when I am asking absolute value, it is always a positive number. Okay, yung answer niyo is always positive. Okay, now, number 3. 4 plus negative 26. 4 plus negative 26. Okay? What is the first step? Una is, pansinin nyo, hindi pareha yung sign. So, i-minus na natin ang maliit na integers. So, 4 minus 26 is equals to 22. Ano ang pinakamalaking value? It is negative 26. So, we have negative, answer natin is negative 22. But I am asking the absolute value of this. So, we have positive 22. Diba? Again, if I am asking absolute value, your answer is always positive because there are no negative distance. Maliwanag ba? Okay, now, for the last one, negative 10 plus 3. Negative 10 plus 3, so we have negative 7. Tama ba? Since I am asking absolute value, what is your answer? It is positive 7. Okay, maliwanag ba? Okay, now, for the other example, diba? What is the absolute of negative 5? Absolute of negative 5 is automatically 5. Number 2. Number 2. Negative 10, absolute value of negative 10 is not equal to negative 12. True or false? No? Okay? Again, absolute value of negative 10 is not equal to absolute value of negative 12. True or false? It is true. Bakit? Hindi, not equal talaga siya dahil 10 dito, then dapat 10 rin dito. Kasi itong negative 10 is nagre-refers lang siya sa distance from 0. So from 0 to negative 10, meron tayong 10 na distance. So we have, dapat ang sagot dito is 10. Okay, maliwanag ba? Okay, now number 3. Absolute value of 9 is less than absolute value of negative 6. Absolute value of 9 is less than the absolute value of negative 6. True or false? True or false? Again, it is false. Why? Bakit? Kasi mas mataas ang distance ng 9 from the origin kaysa sa negative 6. No? From the origin, you move to negative 6, divided is 6. Then 0 to 9 is 9. So 9 is greater than 6, not less than. Okay? So it is false. False, then it is false. Then true to kanina. Now, number 4. 5, absolute value of 5 is not equal to the absolute value of 7. True or false? Okay? Thank you so much. It is true. Not equal. No? Si negative 5, ay si absolute value of 5 not equal to absolute value of 7. Then the last number is absolute value of negative 13 is not equal to absolute value of negative 4. True or false? Actually, it is false. Again, ganito. Again, if ano yung tinatanong dito, absolute value of a single number, ang sagot din dapat ninyo is the same as the absolute number. Pero wala na yung symbol. Then, wala nang negative sign. Kasi ang sagot natin is always positive. But if I am referring to a single digit only. How about if there are two digits? So, you have to add first or subtract, multiply, or divide first before you absolute the answer. Okay? If I am asking about a single digit, automatically, the answer is what is the number of the absolute number. But, you have to change the sign because it is always positive. If I am referring to this, we have two digits, you must to solve first. Mapa-addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division na ninyo siya. Isosolve mo nyo muna bago nyo ibibigay yung absolute number niya. Okay, maliwanag ba? Again, ang sagot is always positive answer because we are referring to the distance from a origin. So, again, any questions, clarifications? Klaro ba ang ating lessons for today? Ha? Klaro ba? Any questions? Clarifications? Wala talaga? Okay, thank you so much dahil naintindihan niyo. So now, let's proceed to our activity. So again, I am dividing you into group 4. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay? And then, this is our activity. Instruction. With the same group, answer the following number. Letters. Okay? Okay? You have 10 minutes to do this. Okay? Your time starts now. Okay? Time is up. No? So, let's check your answer. Check your own paper na lang. Okay, now, what is the absolute value of negative 1 plus 5? We have 4. Tama man. Because negative 1 plus 5 is 4, then the absolute of 4 is automatically 4. And letter B, what is the absolute of negative 14 plus 3? So, 3 minus 14 is 11. Since mas malaki ang value ng negative, so we have negative 11. Since we are referring the absolute value of this, so our answer is positive 11. Letter C, absolute value of 1 minus 10 is 9. D, absolute value of 0 is 0. E, 10 divided by negative 5, absolute value of 10 divided by negative 5, it is 2. Tama ba kayo? Okay, thank you so much. F, absolute value of 7 minus 2. Absolute value of 7 minus 2 is 5. G, absolute value of 2 plus 3. Absolute value of 2 plus 3, we have 5. Okay? So the last is absolute value of negative 3 times 5. We have positive 15. So ano ang napansin niyo? Diba? All answers are positive. Kasi we are referring a distance from a origin. Okay, maliwanag ba? Maliwanag ba? Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, now. Wow. Okay, now, number line is important. Number line is important to us. Number line is important to us. Okay, anyone? Ma'am Kayla. Thank you so much, ma'am. Sir Kamyan. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, my number 2 question is, give me a specific scenario in which number line are being used. Give me a specific scenario in which a number line is being used. Sir Provido. Thank you so much, sir. Sir Bruno. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Ma'am Pudos. Okay, thank you so much for your response. Okay, now, What are the purpose of a number line in our life? What are the purpose of the number line in our life? Okay, Mr. Kion, thank you so much for your response. Ma'am Erica, okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, no? I hope na may naintindihan kayo ngayon, no, based sa inyong response. Okay, any questions, clarifications? Wala akong talaga. So since wala nang tanong, we have a short activity. Ay, short quiz pala. So, get one half crosswise and answer this. In the one half crosswise sheet of paper, answer the following. Okay? You still have 10 minutes to do this. Okay? Time is up. Okay, time is up. Then, pass your paper to the center aisle. Because I will be the one to check your papers. So, then pass it to the front. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now, any questions, clarifications? Wala nga talaga. Okay. Okay, students, thank you for your participations for today. And before anything else, no, assignment. So, assignment, in a one-half sheet of paper, define the following. Use Venn diagram, represent sets, subsets, and set operation, their difference and similarity. Okay? In a one-half crosswise, using Venn diagram, represent sets, subsets, and set operations, their difference and similarities. Okay, maliwanag ba? Again, students, any questions, clarifications? Wala ba? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your participation, students. Please stand up. And goodbye.